This is a Burstner Itineo integrated 736G motorhome. It's a vehicle which starts off at around 75,490 euros. That's the kick-off price. And this one here though has got a lot of extras. 93,589. Where does the extra money come from? Fiat Ducato extra pack, a bigger engine. Also, it'll 150 horsepower and 4 ton chassis, and then you've got a leather Havana Wave. Ooh, that was a pretty 1,750 for the leather. Ooh. We'll have a look at that in a moment. And extra batteries. It's the colour, the silver colour. Hang on, what's the silver colour? There it is. Wow, what a cost on that! And the window in the door. Ooh. Right, so some pretty serious cost added on to that. Right, so let's have a look. 749 by 232 by 296 high. Ready to go is 3,185. That includes the drive, a bit of fuel, a bit of water. Payload's 315, and so it's 3 belted positions in here. And let's have a look at this rather expensive door to start off with. And I do like a window in the door, but that's quite a fair bit of cash. Now let's come in straight away. Have a look at this. You've got your you've got a double floor down here. So you've got all this space here. Let's see how much space there's in there. So it's a fair bit, really. And there's another one over there, which will have the ladder for the bed in it. Now, my understanding was that the bed in here is an option, but maybe I can't recall seeing it in the list of given options. Right, now first of all, let's have a look at this expensive upholstery. And it is pretty expensive at that price. I mean, quite honest, I didn't realise it would cost that much. I know when my vehicle was done, the person I bought it from, he put leather seats in, and then I bought it from him a couple of years later. And I mean, that cost nothing like that. It was... Anyway, but he took it to some specialist in Poland, near Gdansk, and he did it. But I mean, that's going back, yeah, well, it's going back 20 years now, plus 21. Anyway, bed up there. Now, this is an integrated version, so you can see what it's got down there. Now, another option which would have put at least a couple of thousand on the price is the automatic gearbox. This has got a manual gearbox, 6-speed. I quite like the Fiat gearbox myself, having driven it. It's got easy changes. It tells you to change very early, it seems to me, but then again I did what it told me to do and I changed. Oh, but I've just hit my head on the bed. Now I'm always going on about beds and hitting your head. Now if I just did it, I'm standing directly in front of it. Just imagine how many times you're going to do that when you're in the van. Now, a good feature, I reckon, of this van here is this the kitchen, which is facing towards us, and that means that you can make the most of this fantastically large table. So what we've got out open at the moment is only half of it. One idea you get here is there's a lot of space, and when we go over the bed, you'll be able to see more of how much space there is in here. So it does give that. You may even feel that when sitting down here at this part here, you're at some distance from whoever you're eating with, or friends, or your partner, or whatever. It seems to be a very large distance to me. Now, space, of course, is always a good thing within the van. And what we all want is a TARDIS. We want it to be tiny on the outside and big on the inside. Okay, right, so I can't show you this thing up here because it's broken. But sometimes that's used for the coffee maker, for example, goes up there, or there's other types of equipment. Now looking down here, this should be where the gas is. Oh, it isn't, sorry, got that wrong. And there's where the fuses are. So I'm going to guess the gas is here. So 3 burner hob. Relatively deep sink. Dometic tower fridge. Television can go up there. Let's come through to the back. Now the bed will go up and down as an option. And there we've got part of the seating from up front. Wardrobes on either side, lockers at the back, and Bürstner hasn't put lockers up the side here, instead opting for this window approach. I think that's actually a pretty good idea, given the fact that you've got to get round here somehow. Now, as I walk around, I find this reasonable amount of space. Not only that, I'm standing where I am now, and I'm standing completely erect, so I'm not crouching over or anything of that nature. Should you be in here and you want to close the door, you can do so. Of course, you have to release the thing which is behind it first, which I didn't bother to do. No, sorry, so it's blocked at the top. It's blocked up there. I don't know if I should be messing around with these things, but anyway, that blocks it when you're moving, actually, because I had a situation driving one of these things, and I forgot to actually unblock it. So that comes across like that, unblocks it, and then the door slides across. The thing was, I heard this banging, and I didn't know what it was, and I sort of stopped the van. I couldn't locate it because it had returned to its normal position. Thought it was something in the garage, and it was only when I actually got to my destination I realised I hadn't unblocked the door. Oh, nice shower. It's got 2 plug holes, domestic size, plenty of space in there. If you want, you can close the door. Here, I'll show you how to close that one, but you want to close this one as well. Well, it's closed. You put it there and close it. Got it. You got a toilet in here. Got a mirror. And in here, you can keep your bits for the toilet. Advantage of having a separate toilet, well, there's obviously the two of you can use them both at the same time, because if the shower's in the toilet, then you can't. Disadvantage, well, takes up space. Space is at a premium in a van. And on the subject of which, look at the amount of space that's down there. Pretty good, eh? I think that's really, I think that's excellent. The van is not particularly wide. I get the impression, being in integrated vans, that it's actually wider than when you drive it. It seems to be wider than it really is. Maybe that's just in my head, as somebody from Carthago said to me. Right, you can see we've got a number of skylights in the roof. To allow light to come in. Always useful having a skylight over the bed, in my opinion. Good, I quite like this van, though quite honest, I would have the semi-integrated version. And seeing as I'd have it, let's go and have a very brief look at it right now. And it's about 8,000 euros cheaper. I mean, it's very hard to say prices because with all these options and things on it, it sort of you get a bit lost. But okay, we're talking about the base price. People always say to me, how much does it cost? Well, you know, it depends what you want inside it. There you are, see the garage, which I didn't show you in the other one, sorry. You see the mechanism inside for getting the bed to go up and down. It's the same in the other one, which I didn't show. Let's have a wander in here. As you see from here, it looks the same. It's different upholstery. It's more or less the same. You haven't got the bed over the cockpit. Instead, the extra optional bed has been put over the living area. And in this case, it's a height of around 182, 83 centimeters, something along those lines. Now have a wander down here. You can see this in a different film, and but you know, it's more or less the same, isn't it? Really, just it's that bit at the front which is different. Yes, how much have you got less at the front? You can see from here. So this is semi-integrated version. So but the width of the van is the same. So it's you know, it's not not going to make any difference when it comes to parking it or getting into narrow spaces or anything like that. Okay, right, so if you found that of any interest, I have lots more vans on my site, lots more information on my site. I live in a van, and I travel around in it all the time, go to various places. Now I'm in Germany. This year I've got a rather exciting schedule planned, which includes Russia, so I'm quite excited about that one. So hope you find that of interest, and thanks for watching.